Hello friends, my name is Koolio. Welcome back to the channel. Okay, so I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys may have already known this specific piece of news I'm going to share with you. If you haven't already, there is a brand new game coming out by MiHoYo, which is the creators of the extremely popular mobile ARPG Honkai Impact. Now this new game is called Genshin Impact, and it's honestly like an even further enhanced version of Honkai Impact, but with a more Breath of the Wild style of graphics, more diverse characters, and a large open world to explore. So in the background, I've actually got the trailer that they posted just yesterday showing some of the in-game footage about the game. Now, the game is going to be released both for the PC and on the iOS platform. However, they have stated that there's some compatibility issues with Android that may have just specifically meant for the beta, because there is a beta coming up. So it may come out for the Android platform when it releases, with the release date set around spring of 2020. Now, there is going to be a beta, and it says the beta is set for, I believe, June 21st. We've got about a week and a half before the beta actually opens. I will leave a link down below for anyone that's interested in trying out the beta, but one of the things I think is actually really cool about this is that the beta is also going to be in English as well as in Chinese. They've got like a Chinese website, but they have a specific English website for us players over in the East or in the West, or however you want to say it, or wherever you're from in the earth. But I think that's a really cool thing, because I feel like I try out a lot of these games that go into closed beta tests that's made by Eastern companies, and a lot of them, they release it in their native language, and then if the game does good, then they'll eventually decide to release it in English. We saw that with, we've seen that with a lot of these games. In fact, Arknight, that's one game that's been doing super good over in the East, and they just announced that they're going to be releasing an English version of it. But with this game, they're going to be doing a simultaneous launch for Eastern and Western, which I think is absolutely fantastic. And I'm really hoping to actually get into the beta, because they did say there is no NDA for the beta. So if I do get into it, cross your fingers, I'm going to jump in, play it, and record and show you guys some of the actual gameplay. Now, in this video, I'm going to have the trailer running in the background so you guys can see some of the in-game effects and stuff like that. But I do want to talk a little bit about some of the stuff from the website, do a little bit of speculation, and also give you guys my overall opinions about this game. Now, they haven't really showed us a lot of environments. They do show like a really massive area, but I think that's only one part of the world that we're going to explore, because over on the website, it does specifically say that you get to that the world itself is divided into culturally unique environments and themes, which leads me to believe there's going to be multiple different themed areas than the one that we see in the trailer. They're just showing us the one in the trailer because that's what they've currently got in a good working state for the trailer. Now, some of the other stuff it says that we can do is delve into ruins of blasted empires that went too far into forbidden dungeons or forbidden technologies. I think that specifically means there's going to be maybe open world dungeons or dungeons themselves that we can go into and explore, take on bosses and stuff like that. On top of that, it says scale massive gothic towers of medieval fortresses. If you guys have ever played like Breath of the Wild or even like Guild Wars 2, there's like giant places that you can like climb up to and activate special points and stuff like that, points of interest. So I think there is going to be a climbing mechanic. It does show that in the trailer. So we're going to be able to not only have this amazing action RPG combat system, which you can see in the trailer, which looks absolutely fantastic, but we also will be able to explore the massive world with hopefully no hidden barriers. We can pretty much climb and do whatever we want, which I'm really excited about. Now, talking about combat, on their website it says spar with Kenshis in Sakura Woods. Now, that's probably like another region that we can go to, or we can take on just specific bosses and stuff like that, or specific monsters, but it could be hinting at the possibility of doing PvP, and if there's any indication of PvP in this game, I think that would be amazing, because the combat looks so good. And then it just goes on to say, let your imaginations go wild in this definitive universe. The epic backstory and lore will enrich your thirst for more knowledge about this magical universe. Now, I love it when MMOs or action RPGs or any kind of RPG has hidden lore and hidden places throughout their world that you can go through and explore. And if the dungeons mean anything, or the towers and the woods, there's going to be a lot of exploration to this game, so I hope that they make it like a really integral part of the whole experience. Now, looking at the combat system itself, it actually looks a lot like some other anime action RPGs that have come out recently, which is not a bad thing. This is really going to be a game that's going to kind of push the boundaries when it comes to what you can do on a mobile platform. Now, they do have some frequently asked questions regarding the closed beta test over on their website. Basically, right, like I said, it's going to basically be focusing on the iOS platform. How many players they're looking at doing, they haven't stated a specific number. However, over on taptap.com's website, where you can actually go and pre-register, it mentions that there's probably going to be only 1,000. However, on their main website, it does specifically say, or I think maybe it was like their Twitter post or on the Facebook, but it specifically said that if you want a better chance at getting into the beta, you need to go and sign up through their website. TapTap.com kind of puts together a list and sends it to them, and then they'll pick a couple of people from there. But if you want a better chance at getting into the beta, they do recommend to go to the official website and sign up over there. So I do recommend going and checking out the frequently asked questions thing. And like I said too, there's no NDA, so streamers, pictures, whatever, you can go ahead and post that. Will there be Mac users available to participate in the beta? No, macOS client will not be available at this time. So there could be a hint that the game could be coming over to macOS pretty soon, which is pretty cool. They've got links to their Facebook page and stuff for you guys if you want to keep track of it. Now, it does say what languages are supported for the closed beta. I've already talked about English. There's Chinese, traditional Chinese, and Korean. However, the voiceovers in the game will be Chinese only, which I'm okay with. To be honest, like, I'd rather have the original language of the game be presented in the game with English subtitles than for them to make, English voiceovers for the game later, which that may be the case later on when the game does officially launch. So let me know your guys' thoughts on this game. Are you guys excited for it? To be honest, like, Honkai Impact is one of the best action RPGs you can play on the mobile platform, and it was a game that I kind of wish I would have gotten more into and actually covered it a lot more on my channel, but unfortunately I got into the game really late, so I'm really hoping to be able to kind of cover this game long term when it when it officially comes out, and try it out myself, if it's a good game, which, to be honest, MiHoYo has done a fantastic job with Honkai Impact, so I'm excited for this. Now, I have seen some stuff talking about, is this like a Honkai Impact sequel? I haven't really seen anything definitive about that. I think this is going to be a brand new, story, brand new world to play in. It doesn't really look related to Honkai Impact, but it does have that similar name. I can't guarantee for sure if that's the case. If you guys know for sure, let me know down in the comments below. Another thing that's really cool too is if you go over to their website, you can actually click on a manga, and they've got an official manga for the game itself that they've actually released a lot of chapters into it. And I believe they said they are going to release 2 new chapters every month. On the 15th and the 30th of the month, I believe, is when they're going to be releasing all these brand new chapters. So I do recommend going through and actually taking a look at it, because there's some really beautiful art and an interesting story that I do plan on finishing and reading a little bit more into it. But you guys, yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts on this game. Are you excited for it? Are you hoping to get into the beta? What are some of your guys' questions about the game that I could probably look into for you? But yeah, let me know down below if you guys want to hear more news about this game. If you guys want to hear more news videos kind of like this, let me know down below in the comments. If you guys are new to this channel and you want to stay up to date in the latest in mobile gaming, then make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, because I post literally videos on as many mobile games as I can get my hands on. Well guys, thanks so much for being here. My name is Koolio, and I'll see you next time.